matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Charlottesville, Virginia, and Scott Stadium, home field of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Cavaliers will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Kirk, now we have the long-anticipated debut of this talented freshman quarterback. Can he begin to build his legacy in his very first ball game?
Wow, so much build-up and hype. So excited to see what he can do. First snap in his college career. Let's see if he can settle in and just let his natural instincts take over.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense comes out for their first possession today. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matched up across an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
The short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down play for this offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
QB decides to keep it here.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown.
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the offense offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Lawson. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Verrier. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. It's a quarterback keeper. Could take it all the way. Great move there. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Cavaliers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Cavaliers will have to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Quick throw, the catch is made.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking for a gap, it's Harper. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air. It's Lawson. Dump off caught by the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The back's got it. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the run, it's Harper. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Harper. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. That's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Second down play coming up. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Cavaliers will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is brought down. Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab down the middle. It's Barrier. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. To throw, it's Lawson. Caught over the middle, it's Barrier. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Barrier. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking tackles and going. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Play action here on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. Scanning the field. It's Lawson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Send the back in motion. He'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Cavaliers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off of a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense makes their way on the field. Looking to pass. It's Lawson. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This is an offense that needs a spark. It's been a struggle so far, Kirk, and they're going to get out of here and avoid the upset. They have got to get things going here.
You know, some people were surprised today, but remember what the coach told us. He felt as an underdog, if they could get this game to the fourth quarter and be within striking distance, they really were confident they could win this football game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The quarterback's got it on the option. He breaks free. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Makes a quick catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Verrier. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Well, I'd love to see the fullback get an opportunity to score a touchdown, especially catching the ball out of the backfield. What a luxury for this offense to have that kind of athlete that can block most of the game and then catch the ball for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. The Cavaliers will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. And the Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Cavaliers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they looking for a man deep on the right side? And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Trying to find room. It's Harper. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On first down, it's a play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a big hit at the end, but They earn a fresh set of downs. The Cavaliers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And that run produces a decent gain. No huddle here for the offense.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gilliam. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Makes a quick grab.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Cavaliers come to the line with first and goal.
Let's go! Let's go!
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the offense trots back out on the field again. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On the ground, it's Harper. He's past the marker and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A quick juke. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Cavaliers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to try to return this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Wake Forest offense will go on the attack first. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Wiggins. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And, Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air, it's Lawson. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Harper. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got him. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide.
Max going for the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
The RPO, it's complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Demon Deacons in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw, it's Wiggins. On target. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on fourth down? Does your defense have to be on the field ready for that? Might they line up in a punt formation and try to fake it potentially? You could see that. You know, there are a lot of coaches early in games that are willing to take big risks. So bells and whistles have got to be going off if you're on defense right now.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he makes the catch. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Harper. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Wiggins. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on second down for this offense. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident, you're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Looking to throw, it's Wiggins. Unloads to the right. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Wake!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lawson. Looking down the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously...
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Wiggins. Pressure coming. And to get rid of it quickly. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, Dave.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Harper. Looking for the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Toss to the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
And the Demon Deacons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Lawson. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds space on the right. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Lawson. Caught over the middle. It's Burton. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
The 18 unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas A&M is totally getting wrecked today. You bring Johnny Football back here in his prime, and even he wouldn't change the outcome of this one. They're trailing by 14 to USC. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Back to pass. It's Wiggins. Pucks it out of the air. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And the returner will be knocked down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Firing to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. On first down, here comes this offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burton. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Now, I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Wiggins. Here's the heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win.
There he goes. Gets it.
this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
They'll ride the hot hand. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field and lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 30. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tap.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Bringing it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. He'll keep it himself. Beats a man miss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
A run for the quarterback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now on the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll pitch it. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They're going to run it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Here we go, here we go.
Using his feet. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will start this game off with the football. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense...
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass, it's Suarez. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He caught it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking downfield, it's Lawson. Fakes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Lawson. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's in for a touchdown.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kicking away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Suarez. Got it in the middle, it's Whitehead. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll give it to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Forced out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
To the air, it's Suarez. Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got into the 45. He'll throw on third down. Gets it out fast. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of ends.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. They think there's room to run to the right here. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Suarez. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the quarterback hauled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
4th down. Here comes the field goal team. That is no good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he makes the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw. It's Lawson. Gets it out quickly. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Burton. Snowed under by the defense. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. To throw, it's Suarez. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Middle Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Suarez. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Watkins. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets it to the back. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They'll try to snap it quickly. The inside handoff. Makes it past the marker. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Scanning the field, it's Suarez. Working the big fella downfield and outside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Suarez. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. On the move. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's caught downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lawson. Dumps it off in the flats. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. And it's a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the air, it's Suarez. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. To the air, it's Suarez. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He'll ride his man on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give as they work on that clock. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Leaves it with the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On the option. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. And they're in for a touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Looking to throw at Suarez. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Whitehead. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going up.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. To the air, it's Suarez. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. If there's time to pad the stats. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident.